Hello everyone, this is Con 1, and we are back with Final Fantasy XIV. And it's been a while since we played this, just due to scheduling. Last time we left off, we had just helped the sprites. Or the sylphs. Yes, the sylphs. We'd rescued the head of the nice sylphs from a horrible, horrible dungeon with a horrible, horrible spider scorpion monster. And then we went on our way. And now we're going back to the sylphs to say, hey, we saved your boss. How about a little favor? See, that's the Hawthorne hut, so let's teleport there. With my cuddly bunny ears. Come, Chokozilla. Oh, they're under attack by the flies again. Hey, Nolexia. A gift from one Buscaron. A gift for these ones? Yes, have some rose oil. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking one Buscaron, an adventuring one, are very kind. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Yeah, I'll take the gold piece, thank you. Oh no, I'm level 40. Which means I can accept the next Dragoon quest. Camp Dragon Head. Come, Chokozilla. We have Dragoon Destiny. Hello, Luna. Still in the FF14 wedding. Oh, it's that fate. Brace stabs. Must defend. Defend the logs! Here comes the next wave. Ready yourselves! Charge! Stab, you can... No, you can't hit that. No. No! No, you can't hit all this important scientific research. Here comes the next wave, brothers. Power surge. Stab. Crazy stabs. Stab, you can... No! Yeah, that's right. I can jump. Stabs! Crazy stabs! Stab, you can... Yes, there are many stabs. Many stabs. Alright. Oh, there's still one left in this wave. Well, unfortunately for him, all that's on the agenda today is stab. Da da da. Ulrich, I require training. Ooh, I get AoE. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Ah, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the Eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, fills me with the greatest of misgivings. Yet you have... Ah, but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. No, please, flatter me. I need flattering. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of Dragoons. Now, you will recall how Haldrath heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Tell me, do you believe these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh, besides being Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Take a sip from my trusty Vault 13 canteen. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, and Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit. The time is 20 summers past. The place, Dravania. And after a century's slumber, Nidhogg awakens once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smouldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled wrath, others of his kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky in angry red, the agonized screams of innocence fading into deathly silence. In my station of the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all. Bore witness to all the horrors, but there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste. When he took wing, so too did I pursue him, a man possessed. A game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed like an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Corthus, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights with either side able to gain a decisive advantage. Running on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. I wagered all on a single thrust. Nidhogg is a fun character. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's eye socket. Before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth. 9 sensate. I thought myself surely doomed, but Halon was not finished. With me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estinian as mine own son, instructing him the way of the Dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion, but of guilt. My guilt at having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Ah, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where the knight Hustien awaits your arrival. My nation is depending on you, Mr. Bun. Okay. Mr. Merchant. Do you have, perhaps, superior I don't want to wear a shirt. I'll take this Elmo. Repair my gear. Let's see here. Where is the lance? That doesn't look like a lance. That doesn't look like a lance either. Heavy steel lance. It's really not much of an upgrade. I'd probably be better off going back to the capital and get a better weapon. Right, Chokozilla! They have ballista artillery. Oh, the east gate is down there. Are you down in the chasm again? Alright, Dragoon, it's too dangerous for you. Hello there, Houstonian. You're the one who despised me, the Ezra Dragoon. Why, you are not even a fish god. You truly possess the power that Sir Ulbrich sees you, then let me prove with your lance. On guard! Yeah, well, I am a superior bunny. Oh, god damn it. The dragon within stirs, resonating with the soul of the Dragoon. I evaded that. That's strength. I've not seen its like since Justinian himself stood before me. Maybe perhaps Sir Ulbrich has the right of it. After all, return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. Luna is tearing up at the in-game wedding. Oh, it was a different chasm I had to go into. Ride, Chokozilla! Ride! I don't know what a croc's doing up here in the mountains. It's another person riding a chocobo. It was literally called a feral croc. There's a fate nearby. Hello, Ulbrich. You are past yet another trial with flying colours, my boy. And that day when you may stand before a city that's equal is not far off. But when that day comes, the Eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this, but we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your trading. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. I have gained a Doom Spike. Which gives me all enemies in a straight line in front of me.
Oh yeah! Oh, Luigi time!
Boss Kangaroo has slapped a Waluigi time on me. Oh. So essentially put, now I have AoE that I won't be able to use in dungeons for a good long while. Invade! The Puppas are invading! You're not getting me married in-game. It's never happening. And we got an achievement. Believe in yourself. I'm not dating Destiny. What are you talking about? The only thing I would probably marry is Soul Edge. Oh, ha 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 ha. Funny. Come, Chokozilla. Oh, you can run fast here, Chokozilla. Gumoxio. Once you discuss peace with Frixio. Ah! Rainbow unicorns! They're attacking! This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. And Boss Kangaroo is on a 3-watch streak. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Hey, Papa Limo. Ah, there you are. We have been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Naraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. Need to get out of Luna-esque kimono outfit. If you do not mind, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having no so this one fled into Totorak. Would this one had not, in Totorak a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one, robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we have come to you as emissaries of the nation of Grodania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. This one sees, so Walking Ones of Grodania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Grodanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. This one knows and respects well Horn Tuan Kane Senna. Be assured, the Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. It's ordered to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counselled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all of those ones who took part became touched ones. Frixio. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones. No, you leave Kane Senna alone. I did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones meanwhile want to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous, cruel. He is more beard now than man, wrinkly and smelly. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where Touched Ones resides, Walking One will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of Touched Ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. Said, this one desires peace with Walking Ones in Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who attempt had come to take on the causes embodied by their primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the Tempered Sylphs' desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Thrixia, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier with the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see these feelings are conveyed to the Horned One, Kane Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize the reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate if you deliver your Thrixio's missives to the Adder's Nest. Elder Thrixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together let the Walking Ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Suddenly Ramu descends on the camp and tempers everyone. Please wait, Walking One. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Here, think, drink beer. Coffee. Beer. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well, the crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returned, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. Touched Ones are not trouble, Touched Ones will not make trouble. Witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking One's regarding that these ones means no harm. The Touched Ones' homeland, this one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. It says east of Little Solace, so there'll be... no? There. Do what you must. Crystal the bun. Bun will crystal you. Be great if I could spell. Your very, very long game plan. Yes, this place doesn't look menacing at all. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Oh no, that looks awful menacing. Those clouds and that lack of music is awful menacing. Like I have to go in there and beat up an old primal kind of menacing. It's the only way to be sure. Ah, how went the meeting with the sylphs? Yes, if I may, so the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. Leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. Acting more conspicuous threats to our security. And I have to go... Commander Heloise appears to have more to say. Heloa! Heloa. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. Mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder seed away, but owing to your efforts we will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our people, suspicion doubt may have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Eda and Papalymo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with tales of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. At the end of one tale's but the start, return to the Waking Sands you. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. Oh god. These scions literally cannot do anything without me. Where's your halberd? Give me your halberd. No, not your harpoon. Give me your halberd. And then I'd have to go speak with Tataru. It's a carbuncle. It's another carbuncle. See, what do we got? Mithril lance that I can use. And a cobalt trident that I can't use. Alright. Let's go through and sell all this stuff. I have a method. You find on your journey to a clearing of the woods, a dragon struck with the jaw open and a scholar monk noting down something. Before you hear a scream of anger from a man inside the dragon's mouth, sitting on the tongue. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're doing that, are we? If your sword goes up, if your shot goes up, my teeth come down. No. But is this what's Barbed? Yes. Alright, so that recoups some of my finances. I am including that in the random encounters table roll. Whee! Schwer game. Be gone. Let me in. Hey, Tataru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer. Welcome back. Lady Winfilia awaits you at the Solar. Do, 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 do. Do. Oh no, it's the kids. Alpha, no. Turns out the matter Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks the permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied the Lord of Heaven will not trouble us for the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thank God it is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as we suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I've scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. If I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Bald? I'm not bald. He's not bald either. Tum Tum is bald, though. Oh no, it's the elf kid. It's good to see you again. Oh, it's young Ishtola. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Woods. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Hall has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time, bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Ishtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed, so then of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many realms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not have long wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? but one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You earned it. Oh no, Minfilia cut me off. Is there something else? Hi there. I have crystals. Beg pardon. A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask robed in black. 12 Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Eek! Oh no, Tartaru's under attack. Tartaru! Oh no, it's a sylph. A sylph? In Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one. It's Neuraxia. This one is most dependable of these ones. It's sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Back from the woods, the deed is done. I finished up the journey. Do I have to go into the solar? Yes. Let me speak with Minfilia. Hello, Minfilia. Yes, Tartu is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. It takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Ah, yes. Someone tried doing the stream boo word. Ooh. Looks like we had a second person try it. The mysterious La Habrea. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. We must delve further into the motivations of this masked man, the Asian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information of a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift of the Horror of the Flames in Uldar. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Bun Bun. Speak with Swift at the Hall of the Flames. In Uldar. Oh, it's right there. That's really convenient. The Masked Man? Ah, you come here on behalf of the Scions, of course. From the lowest of the seven hells to the pinnacle of the heavens, I will cast the ring into the fire. No, you won't. You'll stand upon the precipice of the cracks and you'll say, the ring is mine. A brass blade stationed at High Bridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horse of Kikarin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, High Bridge sees its fair share of travellers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse to speak with the nation of Hihibaru. That fellow is always starved for customers and no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. Alright, where is he? Where is he? Who are you? It's me, Toddy! A minion enthusiast. So, essentially put, by avoiding the One Piece jokes, I actually gave myself greater convenience. Don't ever turn your back on a beastie. Come, Chokozilla. They have train tracks. Alright, let's just talk to this person. And then show him that I don't need their chocobos. I have mine. My superior steed, Chocozilla. Good, I'm going the right way. Also, if you haven't already, by gifting 3 subs, you get access to a unicorn mount in-game. As part of an ongoing promotion between Twitch and Final Fantasy XIV. I know, I'm just letting all the other... You gave your unicorn to Ray. I know. I'm just letting anyone else who tunes in. Hello, Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. I can provide it. Probably. I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a boss man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Might have featured in one of many rumors I've heard. If you linger on, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Wants to help you find La Habrea? Maybe. When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge returned to a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm up here. Only to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. If the kings keep doing that, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. I'll take your blame up. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. Go and ask the other merchants. That's a cliff! Multiloquent merchant. Seems he's appearing not around, but also in Thanalan too. You're not casting me into the cliff, I'll cast myself into the cliff. Absent-minded merchant. On the trail of a masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. I hear he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say, although it is. An impassive merchant. Have I seen a masked man wearing it? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Or the Kikarin raids, but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. I am not the floor tank. I am the dragon. Yes. You're the floor tank. I take you to learn much abuse. Look, I am sorry for my rudeness, it's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikarin raids are so constant, so organized, we expect someone was orchestrating it all. That will surely lead you to La Habrea. Honestly, God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising at a cliff over Thal's Respite. Kick it in. Mini Blaze, what do you think? It sounds like some reliable information. Use the smoldering coal up here. Chicken, riding on the chocobo is really fun, and you should do it. Do. Oh look, they're fighting something. They're fighting cadraps. Yeah, they'll do fine. Be free, Chokozilla. Corpse Brigade Foot Soldier. Award of the Destroyer back to the Merchant. Right, the Chocobo, the Chocobo. Okay. So we have a Sapphire Star. I found Sapphire Eyes. Back so soon. If you're able to find any clues leading to your masked man. The scroll. It bears a prayer to Rolga, the Destroyer. Guardian deity of Alhamigo, which is currently under Guardian rule. That your assailant was Alamigan. Merchant in me envies has a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? On to little Alamigo. Man of mystery, so it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. It is favored destined for those who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Uldar. The heart of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it is a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. I have a daughter who has relocated to little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. Shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. Hope you would linger here for a little while, kill some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is, I wish you the best. Now, how does one get to southern Thanalan? Oh. That's easy. Floor tanks were the second most tanky behind the tanks. Oh no, they're doing something to the animals. I think this is the right way. Yep, southern Thanalan. Damn cactuar. That doesn't look ominous at all over there. And I've approached this settlement from the exact wrong angle. Let me in! Let me into your settlement. I shall grab the etherite while I'm here. Let me in! Let me up! They build a city in some rocks. They're dwarves. They're damned dwarves. Okay, that sounds like some music from Final Fantasy X. Hey, Hihira. Yes, Hihimaru's my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't apologize then. But I'm grateful for you in delivering... Now, what brings you here? Doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have seen something. I recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he's exactly accommodating to outsiders. Hello, Gundobald. Fight me. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. I'm here to kick your ass and take over your settlement. Looking for a marsh villain, you say? And what shall we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. Because if you don't, I'll kick your ass. You are not welcome here. Begone! Ass kicking it is! T for 3. Gishbert. To aid you in your manhunt. Well met, adventurer. I am Gishilbert, head of security here at Little Ahamihu. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their harshness, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of a thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man wherever I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, I might as well lend you a hand. On the trail of Mars Village, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on the lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are likely to have seen it. I've wanted to take to them a sweet cup of Thanlin tea so as to lift their spirits. If you'd run this little errand to my said, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Hello, Osric. Have some tea, buddy. Be reborn as the British. You see, this is how the British temper people. They give them tea. Yorkshire tea. Well, your compatriots live here as though they were dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. We shall cross the bridge. Lance at the ready. Angry River. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're there. Are you an Amalja? No, then carry on. If I was an Amalja, wouldn't I have attacked you already? Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had to drop a sweet daddle in. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know. Don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 forms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mama's fart. Yayazuku. Yayazuku. Maybe you have the answers I seek. Let me up. Give me the answers or I kick you. Shoo, shoo, don't bother me. If a few miles overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a smart man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out if it was a man or not. Not with that mask and the robe, but I assume it was a he. Kick the lala. He was talking to some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. I'm sensing treachery. I'm sensing treason then. Like Goku powering up and then kicking the lala. And that's why we ride chocobos, because they jump. And they flap their wings like the birds from Jack and Daxter, the fluff flap. What's this leak mean? Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? Doesn't sound like much to go by. If you get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win over their trust, and that won't be an easy task. You mean I can't just beat them up and make them obey me? Where's the lack of orkiness? So advice regarding. So you're determined to press on with your investigation, and I have some advice to offer. Without the Alamegans' trust, and the best place to win that is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking older, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger. It's not as tangible. A common purpose. Their purpose, of course, is the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gondomar belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. So we have to talk to Minfilia. And we're back. We're back in the harbour. Duty. Explorer mode unavailable. Additional route rules. Oh. I've already defeated the Bowl of Embers. That's right, Tartaru. Get off from your bardic aspirations. Walkie, 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 walkie. I don't know why this extra loading screen is here. Welcome back. Health as the investigation. For the past 2 decades, I've had to see it remain in the enemy clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamigans now live on the margins, suffering poverty and discrimination. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution, but let us deal with one problem at a time. Return to the matter of your investigation. There is an Alamigan mate here among the Scions. I should at least introduce him to you. The Alamigan is named Haribert. Liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards it, I doubt that he would. No doubt would be. If I recall, is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Alberto. I'm going to call him Alberto. That's his new name. You're gonna need to correct me every time I call him by his actual name, chat. His new name is Alberto. Hey, Clive. Biggs, Hedge, Brianga. Ooh, silence plow. What do you have? Oh. Repair my stuff. Hello, Alberto. Is there aught I can do for you? Yes, Alberto, you must help me. Trust of the people of Little Alamy? This is a daunting task, my friend. Even for our own countrymen. Oh, like nothing more, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries the weight with that lot. Member of the Alamigan Resistance, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same. Have nothing to do with me. Now I have no more friends. I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Where's Quarry Mill? Oh, Misa going home again. Oh, wow. It's right there on the South Shroud. Whee! Freedom! So there's a quest here, my feisty little chocobo. Sorry, main quest, you've been replaced. Run, Chokozilla! Run, Chokozilla! Hey, they gave up. There's a dungeon here and I want in. Fifth astral era, how they... Oh, I can't just randomly unlock dungeons. Oh hey, that takes me straight to Eastern Thamlin. Out. Run, Chokozilla! Run! It's a swampy land. Camp Tranquil. No. No, I think I shall attune to this etherite. See, my feisty chocobo. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you. You have your own trusty steed. Aye, now tell me, is your little bird battle trained? Luke a lot off at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian natives is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fight. To the Central Shroud! Now, if I recall, Lucolot lives over here. Good evening. There's something you need. You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat. That is more. Quite another. I will help train your chocobo, but the promise that you will never unduly expose. Do I have your word? Obtain a fresh bunch of Gishel greens, which are up here. Give me your greens. Over the fence. Into the pen. Have I acquired the greens? It's the greens, the green you need. Superb! Then we'll get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of Gishel greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact. Quite abound and find out. You can prevail upon to fight beside you, then once called, it will be with you, up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. 4-10 family, and actually one of our house. To Sorrel Haven. The broods is that prowl ought to be a more suitable challenge for you and your companion. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you as much as you can carry. Fighting with your chocobo. What? Where's the vendor? Boss Kangaroo is back. Saying hi. Where's the vendor?
Oh yeah! Oh, Luigi time!
Do I have any Gishel Greens in my territory? I have one Gishel Green in my inventory. Where's the vendor? I shall consult the Oracle. Gishel Greens. FF14. Where to buy it in Gridania? At the Knot. In the Merchants and Mender Brent Bench Meadow. Okay, so I can buy them just from the merchant here. Merchant and a vendor. Mender, come here to me. There you are. We have been Waluigi'd. We got Waluigi'd. Purchase items. Gishar Greens. I would like 10 of these. Good. Dispatch broods with my bird. Who lives over there? Okay, so now I go to my character. Companion. Summon! Come, Chokozilla! See, it's Chokozilla. Hey, Chokozilla. Who's your good boy? Who's your good Chokozilla? There's no pet command? Is there a pat command? Is there a hug command? There's at least a hug command, so I don't have to kill everyone. Pet lowercase. Oh, and he reacts to it. Yes! Free stance. Oh, you have a time limit. Go on. Go on, Chokozilla. We have some fighting to do. You have a time limit. That looks like our prey, Chokozilla. Let's get him! cannot harm Chokozilla. No one can harm Chokozilla. Come, Chokozilla. Go on, buddy. Let's go. Chokozilla, come on. Hey, look a lot. Your Chocobo, well done. Tell me, how did it feel? It's not supremely fighting with your feathered companion. Your Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Ah, before I forget, well, a saddlebag for your Chocobo. Carrying Gishel greens can be quite cumbersome after all, and there should be sufficient room in your personal belongings should their need rise. Simple transfer provides through the saddlebag in your personal and retainer inventories. Your Chocobo companion does not need to be summoned to access the saddlebag, however, it cannot be opened while in instance dungeon. Alright. I wonder, does Chokozilla come with me if I teleport? Yay! Hey, Albreda. Ha! Why the hell's I do it? Give me one reason. Because if you don't, I'll kick your ass. Alberto sent you. Grr, that worthless person. If you open Stream Manager on PC, mute the volume, and you have your stream playing in the background, it will count as another follower. Another viewer. Indeed. It's simply incredible. I mean, I realize Alberto was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. If he trusts you, you need to know. You see that bloke here? His name is Mefrid, a captain of the resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. A silver battle fork is placed in my armory chest. Mefrid needs help tending to a wounded brother. I'm Mefrid, a proud man of the Alamegan. Subject affiliate sooner. A proud man of the Alamegan resistance. What business have you with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. He's gone and infested, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked for this raid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. One of our polite, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly committing anyone at the moment. I guess go to her and try. But she's right there. You could have talked to her. You know what I can do? If you do, the elementals will. I've been at Quarryman long enough to know how terrible the beings can be. It's Charlie, the Hamlet's resident hero. If you... Why are the Gradanians so racist? I feel like they need a good spear to the face. To grant your wish, the authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians, but all outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged by of a night when they might have a place beneath the boughs. Oh god, this is gonna go poorly. Might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elements of their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance free this place. Rory will hope to find rich. Said we found indifference. The cold blood bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell, Galleon can't even stand! Long antelope horn is a traditional remedy of poison Persian product. If you really say but 4 horns, I'd be... Alright, where are these stags? Right, time to start killing things. Seems to be the solution to most problems. Come here, you antelope. Yes. Yes, Luna. Luna is affiliate. Oi, you leave Chocozilla alone. I'm gonna waltz through the gates. And no one is gonna hurt me. Fred. Got all 4 horns with you. You're a god-sent adventurer. Praise Rolga. There's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Named Buscaron would... Everyone goes to Buscaron. It's always Buscaron. Come, Chocozilla. Charge! All roads lead to Buscaron. Pass her on. I need some boost for my bird. Ever a sight. FS rolling in the coin like there's tomorrow. You got something to show me? Yes, I need you to prepare these. Oh, good old. Need to ground down to make a medicine, you say? I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used to try to treat my festering wounds years and years ago. This is for an Alamegan, so it comes full circle. Deliver it to Faramund? That wasn't who I was talking to before. Come, Chokozilla. My faithful feathered adventuring companion. Apparently you can heal, Chokozilla. Our amigo is basically walled from Renee. Okay, he has a skill tree. Alright, you're going to be my pocket healer from now on, Chokozilla. You're going to breathe atomic que that heal me for some reason. It is well see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? Here you go, buddy. God bless you, adventurer. So that Galleon receives treatment at once. Great kindness, friend. He ain't heavy. Find a missing comrade. Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He should be walking around, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine rest, his condition's like... Finally, it's about time you came, Master Galleon. I watched him leave on Quarry Mill some time ago. He left me seal everyone off, made me not swear until someone came off. Just find to see your way safely to little Alamigo. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself. Make no mistake, entering the woods in his weakened state is suicide. Why not you guys go and I'll go find him. Great big sentimental fool. Alright, where's he at? Oh, he's down that way. Into... thingy. Yes. Come, Chokozilla. Goblins! Watch out! A goblin! Beware! Beware the Odin. Wait, Galleon. Buddy. Galleon! Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again. Together! Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us be returned to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think you'll get off as lightly. You'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. I have 7 Discord notification. Speak with Mefrid. Beware, beware. Otterns are very much coming. Galleon is expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. Beggars can't be choosers. A glamour prism. Wishes to repay your kindness. Working the people little, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I'll provide you with a letter to show off to Gundabald. Bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He is intimidating those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. At last! Progress! So little al amigo. Al amigo. Amigo. Oh. Your stealth teaching me Spanish! Get the model from Ion. Gundabald. Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke of Mefrid. It's been so long since I heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefrid is a friend of mine. I know of this mine, and I will tell you what I can. Mount speed in South Shroud has increased. What he knows of the stranger. Near is that some of our young bloods are meeting with him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield information readily. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may feel well obliged to talk. Walter! Adeland? Gundabald? I told them it was bad, all that tripe about believing the masked man, and... oh, you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so to start with? You could throw the old bears around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. You are in for it. You are so in for it. Me and Chokozilla, we're unstoppable. Look at these dwarves. Silfred. What? I haven't been meeting any masked men lately. Let's see. Oh, can't say I have. Be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. Dalabot. Looking around right suspicion, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble, mark me words. Come, Chokozilla. Let's intimidate these people more. Gundabald? About a masked man, that is most troubling. Whoever the young ones scheme, whatever it can lead to no good end. I once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution, alright, but it cost us our freedom. Empires too. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. They elect to commit the great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would think you should bring words to me. Give me that high potion. Thing has a secret message for you. From Wilred, lad, something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you won over Gundabald and wants a word with you, saying he's over the craggy area north of here. Alright, let me out. Oh, he's luring me out to a craggy area outside of the settlement. Yes. Yes, truly a trustworthy individual. You know, past the 4-legged snakes. It's okay, I have Chokozilla. Hello, Wilred. 'Tis no ordinary who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I want to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you or someone else? Get him! Get him! Get him, Chokozilla! You're stronger than you look. This shit's nothing. Threaten us, beat us with blood. Nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. Gundabald, one of your men tried to have me killed by Wilred. Yes. It didn't work. Past the lizards. And I think I've run right past the gate again. Yeah. Oh, yep, I ran right past it again. My god, so I'm terrible at finding my way around this place. Aha! This looks like an entrance. Let me in! Hi, Gundabald. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies. They were good at such length for this plan of theirs. Left to their own device, the young fools would like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. Rein in the young ones of Little Alamigo. The power to bring down the Empire. Gundabald, Gods preserve, what happened? Horse Brigade game. They took me to their hideout and they... Oh, well, they laughed at me. They said I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of hope? Call ourselves Alamegans. Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to this one. In the meantime, I need to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. Ascertain the youth's intentions. How do you do, fellow kids? I'm a bunny from a completely different nation. So, let's see, that's Bertolana. The map of Zanrak. Okay, we found a clue. Aha! Something over here. There's a hunting knife. Oh, there's another clue in this area. A riled lass. What those animals did, I think they looked down on us. Wilred, another riled youth. If that succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gondor's content to eke out existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Put that bloody map. Wilred, buddy, don't do anything silly. Oh, mighty Rolga, Lord, we implore you, lend us your strength to put an end to the suffering of your people. Well, you're too late. Our plan's already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppose us ever again. Bye-bye, Chocodzilla. Wait, that's the way out. I don't want to go that way. Gundabald. Take matters into their own hands. What exactly do they mean to do? Hunted up in the map of Zanrak. Wait. But they can't possibly do. This is rank madness. They're going to fight the Amalja. They have the madness. They have cabin fever! Now we are reunited with Chocodzilla. Take down Amalja. Gotta love people using the mammoth only because it's OP in meta. Yup, it is OP, it is meta. Hey, Wilred. I'm being nerfed by the plot again. desert. Did no others survive? These are wrong. Getting Christmas was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make to Rolga to summon him, just like the masked man told us. Zanrak make off with the lizardman's cash, but they caught us. So many gods, forgive me. Heathens! You will pay for your crimes with your souls! I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Amalgan people. This hope I will guard with my life! To battle! The excuses will keep! Like that! The whelps must pay for their crimes! I will not let you harm them! They have a drink! They have monsters! Ah! A raid! Barker Vilnorx! Welcome for the raid! Welcome, welcome! It's a raid! Huzzah! Welcome! I'm Fun Cybot. We're playing some Final Fantasy 14. Tempered! Oh, pretty good, pretty good! Just going through the main story quest as a Dragoon. Maximum fatality, and so on. We almost have them! I'm not annoying the locals, I'm fighting the lizards. Yeah, I don't know how far in I am. I've helped the forest fairies, and now I'm helping the Alamegans. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth could learn much from a bunny like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to little Alamigo. Ooh, we came all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right by the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilbert? Do you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rolga. He swore. Enough! I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say our friend will wish to hear it as well. I'm not annoying the locals. The locals are being uncooperative. Come, Chocozilla. Open the gates! Nope, that's the wrong way. No more lies, Wilbert. Tell us everything. I was with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rolga, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor, I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, our amigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose, do with your life. Whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget what you owe to this adventurer, an outsider. I want a promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. I'll take your high potions, thank you. Let's see, Gundaball wishes you well on your investigation. Would that we had more information to offer, but what we will told you is the extent of our knowledge of the last stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put an end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Yeah. And those ones who got, you know, brainwashed forever on a cellular level. Buckarade! Fierce sandwich! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I have the thing that lets me go to Minfilia straight away. Hello! Hello, hello! So I'm Con Cybot. I'm a variety gaming streamer. Currently playing some FF14, though I do play other stuff like Mario. When Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave comes out, I'll be streaming that every week till I complete it. I might boot up 3 houses just to do a refresh stream. Hey Tartaru. Bye Tartaru. Enter the Waking Sands. I also did a stream for a indie RTS called Liquidation. Hey Minfilia. Hello, there's Tartaru. Welcome back. I'm reliably informed the investigation you took to Quarrymill, little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? I don't think I did actually learn anything. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail this land can be attributed to calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. If they're trying to summon other things, I don't think things are going to stay quiet on the primal front for very long. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Oh my god. That's a Shining reference. Did you say something? But nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Ophelia has another lead for me to pursue. While you attended to business in Thanalan, some no invitation arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description was sighted in the North Shroud. Mysterious deaths and Plainly tells me that our man is involved. But if you continue your investigation where you left off, 12 willing, we'll pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Araxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there. What did you miss? You missed a lot, Mr. Kyle. We have been raided. Also, we have emotes. I need to add the animated emote that I got from Nora. Alberto. Noraxia. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary Masked One. this Masked One was most certainly a Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One has found a Fallgood float in North Shroud. Aha! I've been there. Back to the woods! It always goes back into the woods. Everything goes back into the woods. Alright. Medrod. Down this way. Also, I learned how to summon Chokozilla to fight for me. And now we are invincible. But please, leave me be. Oh, no, I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for this poor woman. You were to soothe him. Calm, calm, or else I'll stab you. But why can't I see him? I'll tell you why. Because you're not wearing your contacts. Your special chocobo detecting contacts. It's not as bad as it seems. Well, I saw something terrible, that's true, but that can hardly mean I'm good stuff. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I can't even begin to recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. He crept as close as he dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. Minion of Thal will come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure we won't suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork, that's what— wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping these adventurers. The least I can do to repay him for comforting me. As a proposal made concerning your investigation. So here's what all the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Well, then the disease can fix such wounds, that's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. Slay some Ziz. Whereabouts are they? Oh, well, let's go find some Ziz. No, that's not the way this is. Maybe this is on the left side? Yes, this is down here. I think. Yes, they're down here. Down near where I fought folks. Yes, I can jump. And there's nothing that this can do about it. I'm too powerful for them. Disembowel! Power stab. Come on, Chocozilla. You've already seen to this is good work, so you're able to find fault to suggest the creatures are our culprits. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Anyway, we can safely strike the Ziz. What? Just two. Two quests. All the victims have been comely maidens. I better wash myself. Her rancor went into great big wraths out, falling into clash and moan. Using items on areas. Some items used on areas rather than single ones. First, click on the item in the icon display in the duty list. Upon selecting it, a glowing radius will appear on the ground that can be moved freely with the mouse to do the design. This is myself, lest I wasn't meant to proof, but I should have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting. Giant eyeball. Investigate the specified location. And they're both in roughly the same area. Well, that will have to wait for our next stream. Because I have been streaming for 2.5 hours and that is enough. So, if you tuned in, thank you for tuning in. If you watch later, thank you for watching later. Who can we raid out into? Yes, we can raid out to there. So until next time, this is Con Cybot 1 signing out. Sadly, not me, Luna says. Luna is streaming tonight. Let's go raid Vigi. Vigi needs a raid.